All right, welcome back to another XRP video right on this channel. Make sure you go like, share, and subscribe, and turn on the notice on because we do frequent the visit to XRP to see what is going on. Bitcoin has just all-time high. All right, Bitcoin has just all-time high. We thought it was going to crash below, but it actually tested the previous impulse wave down to about 0.618 region, and then boom, it's gone up to test a new highs at the moment, sitting at a comfortable $107,000 at the moment, which is really interesting. What does that mean for XRP? We actually made a video when XRP was doing this right over here. We did identify that level as a really decent level of support, not to mention especially because around the RSI here, where the rising level of support for RSI allowed for that to be a good level of support and for it to bounce up from there. We did expect that if we did change a scenario from a bullish to a bearish scenario from the short-term point of view, that because of the bearish divergence that we found on its way up here, I think it was on the 1 hour chart. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So as we have had a reducing level of RSI while the price action was getting higher and higher, that's what started this sort of downward force onto that onto the recent price action that we've been having right now. But this level here was actually a brilliant level of support, as that was the recent all-time high, and that obviously did support really well. Not to mention that is exactly at 0.5 region of a retracement that happened from the previous impulse on XRP as well, which was caught on this channel as well. We actually caught this wave, and for those of you who traded that, obviously made a lot of gains, which is big congratulations to you all. So from this point onwards, we did have a price bounce back, and I didn't think it was going to bounce up that hard. I thought that the bearish scenario was going to continue on a little bit more. So in those situations, what traders typically do, that's just what pro traders do, is that they will enter into a long here, and they will then half take profits at this level, at a level that they expect it to go to, and from there, what you can do is you can leave half the position in there, letting the rest of the position to ride up. If the price action falls back down, then you've made profits on half of your position and you actually lose absolutely nothing. So at that point, when you're certain that there's going to be a short-term move upwards, then you can actually make a position and actually react to the price actions to be able to enter into a hedged sort of mode, into a hedged sort of position where you will never ever lose money. And that's basically the goal of this game, is that we frequent these trades to be able to increase cash flow, increase the winnings and win rates, and that's how we then grow our seed fund. And that's how we do it. But contrary to, well, at least my expectation, this has happened, but that doesn't mean we lose money. And that's the name of the game. We're not here to predict prices, we're here to make money. Okay, that's what we're trying to do, and our predictions can often be wrong. However, that obviously means that if your half the position stayed in there and you ride this wave, then you're still profitable. So who's complaining? But now what I've seen is that there is a pattern being formed. Okay, there's a pattern being formed, and that is the descending broadening wedge, which is helpfully explained by this page. I'm going to zoom right in so that y'all can see what's going on. Okay, declining resistance, declining support, and then we want to see a breakup to the upside. And what we need to see in the breakup to the upside is a confirmation. So what we've seen is that we've actually seen that same pattern occur previously before this crazy leg up has happened. And what we can see from here is that we actually see a break to the upside and a test, and then the moon after that. So I can arguably make a case that here that this is broken above and it's going to retest and then it's going to go up. Arguably, if you look into smaller time frames, maybe that has happened, but I am yet to be convinced of that confirmation. I mean, you might have the balls to jump in there, but I'll let everybody make their own decisions on where and how to enter these positions. I mean, for all I know, some of you are holding spot position since back when XRP was 20 cents. So I mean, for those of you who are doing that, welcome to do that as well. But here we're trying to make some moves on the futures trades at the moment. Not to mention, I am obviously a fan of the liquidation levels. Okay, so I'm just gonna open up the heat map for XRP right now. I do see that there are some liquidations that we expect on the slightly higher price actions. and that's near that 3.4 mark in the 3-day chart. So the heat map, we sense that there is going to be some gravity towards that 3 point, not gravity towards the down, but some magnetism rather, I should say, to that 3.4 mark. So the price action may go a little bit higher to that level. According to Fibonacci, the technical target will be 168 region, which will be around that $4 mark. I mean, that is, I'm guessing, good news to everybody who follows XRP and of course follow this channel. But it won't be like a straight shot up there. I don't think so. It'll be a bit of a journey to get up there, of course, as well. But that's, you know, these kind of patterns have been present prior. So there's one here where there's a correction and then the price action moves up. It doesn't always moon, but obviously it is a bullish trend. It does indicate that there's going to be some level of growing price action that will follow. Here's another one, okay, that moves up. Well, that's just the one that I just found already. XRP also loves their flags, so these patterns cannot be ignored. Okay, these flags obviously form to then indicate a future move for you as well. But the RSI is supporting, the price action is supporting, and of course to make trades, okay, you're gonna go to Bitunix. Okay, Bitunix is the exchange of choice on this channel. Okay, what you do is you're watching this amazing video, you go down below and there is a link in the description, and using that link you'll be able to land on this page where we'll be hooking you up with 20% deposit bonuses available until February 10th, and using the link in the description below. Why do we love this exchange? This exchange has some amazing liquidity, more than $1 billion of cryptocurrencies being traded every single day, breaking the 12-month record streak back in 23rd of October 2024. Not to mention it is ranked at top 15 CoinGecko rankings for exchanges, and not to mention Trump coin is available. If that's something that you'd like to purchase, go ahead. I'm not telling you to do it or not, you do your own research. But again, things like that become really available very quickly, and that's why we love Bitunix. And most of all, Bitunix is a no KYC exchange, meaning that wherever you are in the world, you are able to trade crypto and be profitable. So why won't you stop drawing lines on the graphs but start trading so that you can take control of your financial future? And this is a link to do it, and I'm hooking you guys up. Bitunix is one of the top tier exchanges with the ranking that you've been able to see just now, but it is one of the underdogs, so it is dishing out some great value. So your boy hooked you up with some awesome value today. So go and check out the link in the description. Scroll right down. If you're on your phone, go to the description, click on the link and get yourself trading. All right, so that you can catch these moves here. So the summary of the video is that there is a broadening wedge for me. I would still be waiting for a confirmation so that you can actually trade its leg up. The liquidation map is signaling towards a price action, magnetism towards the top. Now, having said that, I do want to pay attention to Bitcoin at the moment. Okay, Bitcoin is interesting. So you know, Bitcoin has formed a new high, and there is going to be some resistance, short-term resistance on it. I have identified a potential bearish divergence on the 4-hour charts where the lower highs have been formed on a higher high price action on the RSI. That doesn't mean that the price action is going to crash from now onwards. There might be yet another level that it reaches up to, and then that would form a bigger RSI for it to fall. But the bullish momentum in the short term is starting to slow down a little bit. Okay, so do keep that in the back of your mind as you are trading. Okay, if we actually go check out Bitcoin as well, in the liquidation map as well, which we love to check on, there is a massive amount of trade position to be liquidated around that 99.4K. So that may reach the price action back down to that 0.618 mark, as we see on the Fibonacci retracements, for it to just revisit those liquidations once again. So just understand that there's always going to be that magnetism around that price action where there is liquidation. So that is something to be mindful of as you are trading Bitcoin. Always be cautious, make your own decisions, of course. But at this stage, I think there is going to be some choppy sideways action. Right now, also Bitcoin is playing within this region, right, where there is that all-time high, and then there's this very strong level of support here. I do sense that Bitcoin may be tracking sideways along this line before it can muster up enough momentum to be able to move to the upside. Similar thing has happened previously, say about between the days of around about March all the way through to, what have we got, October, okay, 2024. That is a pretty long period of sideways choppy action. So I'm not saying that's going to definitely, happen, but that is a pretty good indication that this may be the case this time around. Of course, we would love to see it move beforehand, but I wouldn't be so surprised if we were to see a choppy sideways action for a while. But Fibonacci retracement is actually, Bitcoin price action is following that to the T. That means we don't actually have too much room to go up on Bitcoin right this moment, okay? And of course, I could be wrong on that, but be cautious on your trades, and XRP will follow that move for a while. So it may be that XRP comes down, it may test those regions there, okay, around the $3.50 mark, to go for those liquidations that we saw on the map, and then we'll have to see how the trades in the market is positioned to see how it will dictate the next price action. But from here onwards, I'll be keeping an eye on the breakout of the broadening wedge mark, and based on that, I'll be setting up my trades. But for those of you who entered the long based on the rising level of RSI and the divergence that we were able, divergence that we're able to seal to be able to jump into this trade in the long, well, congratulations, it's actually shot a lot higher than our expectation. So well done on your potential, well done on your gains. And for those of you who did make those gains, I'm guessing you'll be sitting around about 16% gain on a 10x leverage. You would have been able to enjoy about 160% gain. Well done, and we'll see you in the next video.